Welcome. It's Thursday, baby. Let's go. How is everybody doing?
What's up, people? Welcome to my house. Dude, I posted a tweet earlier. Did you see it, TK? I posted it on the pod here asking which chains we should have. Because honestly, we don't have a lot of projects for next week. So I wanted to do like a week of a chain or something we could do a little bit more focused with a lot of projects. But apparently, like when you post, so I added Algorand and Hedera since we've been on there. And those guys, I guess they posted it in their alpha groups and just tweeted it everywhere to get to win the thing because Algorand has 56%, which doesn't really makes sense to me, but I guess we'll have to do some Algorand next week. Let's go.
Are
Otherwise,
you telling me that your pool got botted? Is that what you're saying, Adam?
I don't think it got botted, but I guess they're sending it to each other like, let's show these pod guys what we go for.
They rate it
So
hard, that's for sure.
well, gotta stick to the promise. Should have picked some other chains, but it is what it is. What's up? Welcome, people. Let's shoot this out. I've pinned the tweet to the spaces above, so feel free to shoot it out and let's get some people in here. Gonna do our third day of the 150-day streak. And we're gonna speak to Tardo from the Meka Race. Welcome, man. Second time on the pod.
Yo, what's up, guys? Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming. And I know last time we ran out of time and we didn't have the time to dive into Meka Race, so I am excited to do it today. You have been seeing a little pump lately. I just went through the stuff prior to this, and I saw that the Gen Zero minted for 0.44 Solana, now sitting at 5.8. Gen 1, not sure what you had mint price, but I've seen a increase in that price as well. Of course, as always, we're not so many people in here, but as always, if anyone has any inputs, feel free to come up because we don't know anything. So that's why we do this. Otherwise, what's happening? Solana single digits. Horrible. Bonk, the meme coin people have been shelling here on the pod for the past 2 days, has officially flipped dust, which is pretty crazy. Maybe about to flip the Solana token itself. We'll see. And we have the Tayo pilots minting today. I hope that brings some volume. It should be I think in 4 hours, right? The public, which is going to be 35 Solana. And then we also had Immortals minting today, which is sitting pretty, minted for 3 sols, sitting pretty over 9 Solana, bringing some more gambling, more ways to lose our hard-earned money. But enough of that. Let's dive into our guest, Tardo. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Just woke up from a nap. I got up pretty late today, went out to dinner, or not dinner, sorry, lunch, and then came home, took a nap, did some work, and then got on here.
Let's go. Grab a coffee, and let's do this. Do you have any bonk?
I did, because I got airdropped to like 4 different wallets, and I just sold it all. I made like 5 sol off of it. I was pretty happy about it. Wish I didn't, because now it would be worth a lot more, but it is what it is.
At least you got some. Should have held on to that. No, we've been picking bonk for the past 2 days here, so I'm happy to talk something else. What's up, Peter? And Peter, welcome. How are you doing?
Hey, great. Just catching up with everything, excited to hear about our guest today.
Yes. Gonna be actually the first time I remember Tardo because or first let's ask Jack. How's Jack doing?
I'm doing amazing, Adam. I'm doing amazing. Absolutely amazing. I think you should be the co-host. That's why people are not coming in.
Oh, that's why. I'm just a speaker today. I got downgraded,
I
guys.
just
This pod guy hates me.
Yeah, I think that's the reason. It's clear. indication. I shouldn't be the best one to tell you. You run this. You're a founder of this, but that's okay.
Hey, I got promoted.
Thank you.
I got promoted.
Yeah.
Back at it.
Yes.
I don't know this pod guy. He never speaks, but he seems to have something against me. No, I remember
Cool.
Tardo because someone sent me a DM, said, "Hey man, you got to get in on this mint." So I joined the server, and this was right when you guys were minting, and that was my first interaction with you guys. So got a DM, hopped in a voice chat. I saw Tasking there, so he started telling me about it, and we're of course friends with Task because of Ghost Kid. So, and you told me like get 5 of these, get 10 of these, and you will be able to get rev share, etc., etc. Got a little bit introduction to the project. So now I'm actually super happy to finally know what my investment does, not just hold it. So Tardo, let's dive into it. Do you remember?
I do. I think it was Kobe who got you in.
Oh yes, that was Kobe.
But yeah, no. So, I think you bought some Mechas or some eyes. I don't exactly remember which ones you bought, but both since you've bought them have gone up exponentially. When we started minting the Mechas, the eyes were at 1.6, and the Mechas were minting for 0.4. And now the eyes they peaked at like 7 the other day. Now that I think they're sitting at like around 6, 5, 5.5, 6, and the Mechas are sitting around 1. So you'd have a pretty good investment on both of them if you did buy some then. But I think the pump really came from just people finally getting us finally getting eyes on the project. Talked to some big people like the founder of Alpha Pharaoh, Snooze. He's been my friend for a while, but I talked to him about my project. He bought some. He posted on his Twitter, and that kind of started to just get a lot of engagement. Lots of people started jumping in the project, seeing what was going on. They saw that our clothing brand's coming out at the end of July, or not July, sorry, January. The clothing brand's coming out at the end of January. We have the Meka Season 2 coming out probably like middle of March, early April. And then obviously we have our Concord Launchpad, which you can use your Steel, which is our native token, to mint projects that launch with us.
Ooh, cool man. We actually had Alpha Pharaohs and Snooze. I don't think Snooze were, but we had Alpha Pharaohs. Some of the people in there on last week have also had a pretty good increase in that price. But cool man. Yeah, so people are starting to catch up with the Meka Race here. Are you excited? Is this the top or is this just the beginning?
No, this is just the beginning. It was cool when we were building at like a 0.3 floor price for like a month, 2 months, kind of not seeing like any rise in floor price. Sales were few and far between, but seeing this week, kind of having an uprise, seeing consistent volume and consistent sales, it's cool to see. Of course, I don't make much from it because of the whole royalty fiasco, but it's cool to see holders making money. Somebody told me that they made like $900 off Mechas the other day, and that was really cool to see. So,
Are you planning on, because I guess the thing to do right now if you want royalties is to remint, right? Do you have any plans or are you just gonna wait and see what happens?
yeah, I mean, we'll see what Metaplex does, but we're definitely not reminting the collection. We'll see what we can do when we release the Mecha Season 2, which is like an art upgrade. Um, we can maybe look into some details with the whole like technically reminting the NFT or whatever, but we're not too worried about royalties. We have IRL funds from before I started NFTs, and then we have our income from Concord. So it's not it's royalties aren't like do or die for us.
Yeah, I remember when the first we had a big space when Magic Eden broke the news that they were going to bring back the royalties. I guess that was the solution that people were hyped about. Magic Eden doing this that you could remint, and everyone was super excited. We had this big stage, and I remember asking like, who's going to actually remint their collection? And I don't think we've seen a single collection remint. I haven't seen it at least. Have you guys seen any projects remint?
I feel like that's just like I don't know if that's a great idea for a project. Completely switching the collection Like you'd have to switch all the links. It would be really confusing. I don't know if reminting an entire collection would be a good idea for any project, especially a small one that's just trying to like find their footing.
Yeah,
I haven't
I
seen
guess.
anybody, Adam. I haven't seen a single project even talk about it, honestly. Now that you mention it. Like,
Yeah, no, I didn't even know that was a thing.
well, yeah, to keep your royalties, if you remint on version 3, it's built into the contract or something like that. I don't know the technical terms for it, but yeah, if you remint your whole collection, you'll have royalties enforced on them, to my knowledge.
Yeah, but then you also have to do that stupid thing where like you have to send it through Magic Eden. That's super annoying too.
I think it's a way to
Um,
monopolize it through them, is what I think. Like, if you relaunch
yeah,
through Magic Eden, you do it through all of them, then you get royalties back. But you can only lift on Magic Eden. So in the contract, that's how it would be. And I think that's just the way of Magic Eden trying to monopolize it. So, nobody else could list them.
that's why we're waiting for whatever Metaplex does, right? Uh, we're not like we're not really looking for to remint our entire collection. We think Metaplex will come out with a good why can't I think of the word? They'll come out with a good solution to combat Magic Eden's because, like you said, I think Magic Eden they kind of knew what they were doing, and it's kind of annoying how they take away royalties and then try to monopolize it. But don't get me started on that. I could go on for hours about Magic Eden.
Oh, whoa, whoa! I can sense the heat. Yes. Cool. So you got some funding. You said, I'm curious about the finances, the balance sheet. Are you guys holding up okay, even though you don't have royalties? You said you had some external funding, and then I know you guys are also working with launching projects, right? So you got some alternative revenue sources as well, right?
Yeah, so before I got into NFTs, I was very big on e-commerce. So I made money in e-commerce, and that's kind of how I used that money to funnel it into this NFT project. So we'll be able to sustain where we're at for a good amount of time. And then, of course, before we launched our project, we wanted to make sure that we did have an alternate source of revenue because we knew this whole royalty thing was going to happen eventually. So that's why we built out Concord.me, Concord Labs, which is our Web3 service provider, which is a launch pad, but it also has a lot more.
Okay, okay. So you got some funding from your other businesses, and then bring some revenue through the current product as well. Good stuff. Oh, I see John joined us as well. What's up, John? How you doing?
Hey, brother. Nothing much, man. Just the time of the day. That's all it is, bro. Welcome. Loving the pod. Love to be here. Love to learn more. We'll see what happens.
The time of the day. Yes, it's true. What's up, Sesti?
What's up, everybody? GM.
There's
GM,
Zesty.
GM.
GM with your flexagon with no check mark.
Sesti, did you see? You saw that I posted this tweet
Oh,
asking.
was that an O, a circle? Is that a dot? A bunny rabbit? Talking. I can't hear you from.
Yeah,
I'm up on
I'm
my
not sure
pedestal
what
right
that
now. What
circle
is
was
that?
trying to say
Who?
to you, Zesty.
Who?
I don't know. I think that was a Polygon NFT or
He's just
something.
Adam,
trying to
now,
I'm not
swing.
sure.
Adam, we don't have just one now. We have two, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's sad to see, but
Technically three. Tardo's in here too.
Yeah, but
Mine's just a one of one. Yeah, yeah. My PFP is just a one of one that somebody made for me that I minted on ETH so I could look cool.
Yeah, I saw Sesti that you wanted us to bring on some ETH project next week, and I said, yeah, we might do some ETH project. But then Algorand, the communities over there, decided to bot our poll, so it's like 90% Algorand right now. So I don't know what to do with this, but maybe we could get some
Hey,
ETH project for you.
You can
look,
you can still bring them on just after the ETH projects.
you know what you could do is ETH is now proof of stake, while Algorand is pure proof of stake. So you can have a proof of stake super space.
Oh, that's it, John. Thank you. Big brain,
Welcome.
big brain move. Cool. So let's get back to Meka Race. Tardo, how many NFT projects have you guys launched so far? Not your own collection, but I guess helped launch.
Yeah, so we've incubated a few. There's only been one project off the launch pad, but we've done staking for a few projects. We're in the uh, we're incubating a few right now. Some are Rogue Labs, and some other ones that aren't exactly official yet. We have an upcoming launch in January. They're kind of just waiting to see when they want to mint because obviously the market is like so tremendous, like it's so awful. But right now we're working on custom UI for them. So currently we've had one actual launch pad launch because we've been very selective with who we launched. We don't want to launch a rug, that's for sure. And then we've only we've done some staking, we've done some generation for projects as well. So um, we've had I think 3 rounds of rev share thus far, which has been nice for our holders, and the eyes are holding up pretty well, floor price wise.
Do you have any? So it sounds like you're a little bit more exclusive, right? You don't launch anything. You don't want to launch rugs and go down the launch my NFT route. Do you have? Are you like sheep? Do you have anything you're trying to push with the launchpad? I guess competitive advantages.
Yeah, so right now we're just really working on building out more tools. I mean, the market's so bad that launching any project is risky, even if they're the biggest launch, right? I mean, even Knittables, they were super hyped and they went directly under mint, and they're probably going to end up being a slow rug, right? So it's really risky to launch any project in this market. So we've been very selective. We've had some projects come to us. We've had Aptos projects come to us. We support lots of different chains. We have ETH, we have Matic, we have Poly, sorry, Matic and Polygon are the same. ETH, Matic, Sui, Aptos, and of course Solana. And then we have all of our tools like staking, raffles, art upgrade, mutation, and then of course the launch pad. All set up for all of those blockchains. So right now we're really just building out as many tools as we can before the bear market comes back for NFTs, and or not bear, sorry, bull. The bull market comes back, and we're kind of there, ready to launch whoever needs launched that we believe in.
Cool, cool. So like for the people, I guess for anyone, because you guys have been, as we said, pumping, and the eyes are sitting at like five. What do you say? 5.6. And the other collection is sitting around 0.9, I think. Is there something? What do you guys work on right now as for um, the future?
Yeah, yeah. So uh, the thing that's coming the soonest is our clothing brand. So it'll be heavily Web2 marketed. It won't be NFT merch at all. We see a lot of projects try to go down this clothing route, but their clothing just looks like NFT merch, and they kind of they put themselves in a box on who wants to buy this. So we've been working hard with our artists to make designs for t-shirts, hoodies, beanies for our winter drop that not only appeal to our holders and NFT investors, but also Web two clothing, buyers. So we'll use HelioPay, so you'll be able to pay with Solana, USDC, and then of course your credit card and debit card. And then we'll use Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all of those social media platforms with good algorithms to promote this clothing brand and do seasonal drops. So our first one will be winter, and then we'll have a spring drop, and then we'll have a summer drop and a fall drop, and then it'll each time we'll have a limited supply of, so there'll be like 250 shirts. And once those shirts are sold out, they're never coming back. Every drop is going to have a different graphic that hasn't been seen before. And then after, we have Meka Season 2, which is going to be kind of our take on an art upgrade. But also, we really like our art right now, but it's almost like an art revamp that we think will take us from like great to best. We've put out some sneak peeks and deleted them. You had to be kind of on your toes to see them. If you'd like, if you hop in the Meka Discord and just add me, I can show you But well, we're working on that. So what it'll be is a 2-to-1 burn. Because currently we're kind of in this box where there's 444 mecha eyes, but there's only but there is 4,444 mechas. So it's like a 10-to-1 ratio. So whenever eyes pump, mechas pump, but whenever mechas pump, eyes pump, but they can't really like 10 mechas will always kind of be the equivalent to one eye, but we kind of want to get out of that narrative. So by doing this 2-to-1 burn, it'll increase your staking yield to 10 steel a day instead of 4. And there'll obviously be a lot of other things, but the art is just so good. Even our rough drafts that we've been working on, if we release them right now, would be some of the best art on Solana. Would be up there with like DeGods and stuff like that. So we're really excited for that as well.
Whoa.
Can you tell us who your artist is? Or is it
Yeah.
the same person that did your first one?
Yeah, so it'll be the same artist. We were actually his first NFT project. He's a college professor from Jordan for digital art and animation, so he's very well versed in his craft. He's very big on Instagram. He's very versatile. He does a ton of stuff. But yeah, we were his first NFT project. We love him. He loves us. It's a great working relationship.
Cool. So you got some merch coming, and then the art upgrade. Let's start with the merch. So merch is. I know you said that you have some experience in ecom, right? And you had some success in ecom before. So is this something you're gonna add to this merch? I guess what I'm saying is because merch is it's not gonna. We've seen it in NFT collections before, but with your experience, does that add on to this merge and doing ecom and basically bringing other people than your buyers to get into this brand?
Yeah. Um, the thing with other NFT projects, like I said before, was that when they released these clothing brands, they just looked like they just threw an NFT on and called it a day. We've been working really hard on graphics that pay homage to the Meka Race, but if you saw it out in like just any day where you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know that's an NFT merch, quote unquote. I'd like to think that my marketing abilities coming from e-commerce will carry over. E-commerce is really just a marketing game. The more eyes that you have on like your TikTok or your Instagram, the more products you sell. So I'll carry over my past experience marketing into Web 2. And I'm very, it was kind of hard for me to transfer from Web 2 marketing to Web 3 marketing. So I'll kind of be more in my element in Web 2 when I'm trying to market to these new people.
Okay, cool. Looking forward to that. And as for the art upgrade, then could we post a? I'm curious. Could we post a sneak peek and pin it super fast, or is there something we could do for the people sitting here and not just in DMs?
I'll send one to you and then you can post it, but just make sure you delete it after like 10
Okay.
minutes.
We'll do a
We're
little
very
10 to 5
secretive
minute
about this stuff.
post. I know. I've seen you on the timeline. You're out on the Twitter feed posting stuff, right?
Yeah, I take my personal brand. I go pretty hard on the personal marketing as well. Scaling my personal Twitter because I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten more clients for Concord just by sitting in spaces and marketing that way than I have reaching out to other projects. It seems like more projects are interested when they come to you instead of when you go to them.
No, I like this. We've seen a lot of successful collections have a leader who is active, not just in Discord and in the project, but also active as a speaker and person in this space, right? So I got the sneak peek. Am I free to post this, man, for a quick 5 minute show off?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So, what is your long-term goal with Meka? Like, where do you see yourself in 3 months, 6 months, a year from now?
Yeah, so I'll go 3 months, then 6 months, then a year. So in 3 months, 3 months would be like March. We look to obviously have our first clothing drop out, be gearing up to release this Meka Season 2 with some of the best art in this space, and kind of take the space by storm. In 6 months, we look to be one of the bigger projects in the space. Right now that the D gods are leaving, it kind of opens up opportunities for new projects and new founders to come in and kind of be more well known. They're not hogging all the liquidity. So in 6 months, we look to be one of those, top 10, top 20 projects. And then in a year's time, we'd like to be one of the best, one of the biggest, with some of the best tools available for new projects that need to launch. Who knows if we will, scale, not bridge and not leave the chain, but maybe go multi-chain or launch another project on another blockchain with like a semi different team. Kind of start to scale out the business more. But that's kind of where I see myself. If you look at the top, you can see the sneak peek for the Meka Season 2. This is a rough draft though. This is just rough draft.
Hope you guys can see it. I just pinned it. Cool, man. Definitely an art upgrade. We've seen a lot of projects do art upgrades that isn't really art upgrade. This is definitely an upgrade. Looks amazing. Jeez. All right. Let me know how long I can keep it there for. Cool, Tardo. I was going to ask you where you want to take this, but you kind of covered it. So as for the token and other stuff, like what else are you working on? I know you have the token, and this is something you plan to utilize, I guess. You said that you could do some minting with it. Is there anything else we could do with our tokens?
Yeah, so something we really focus ourselves doing is kind of getting rid of the circulating supply, making that as low as it gets, and obviously adding as much utility to this token as there can possibly be. So obviously one of them is minting projects off of the Concord Launchpad. Every single clothing drop that we have will set aside items to be either raffled off or first come first serve basis for free clothing with your steel. You'll need steel to art upgrade, and then currently we're building out a platform that we've always wanted to build a platform that was just different, that was in the space that could be used like Mercury. Mercury is used by everybody, and we think we have an idea for a platform that can be used by all people on all chains that can really help kind of kind of connect the chains and connect people, whether it's for jobs or for just personal growth and stuff like that.
You kept saying we. Who all is on the team with you?
Yeah, so I have me and my co-founder Aaron. Aaron, I don't think he's online right now, but I'll send him a DM to try to see if he can join. We obviously have our mod team. We have our community manager, Metalark, and we have 3 other mods. But we also have a dev team of 6 who works on Concord, but also is working on this platform. And then, of course, we have our artist. He's been kind of swamped recently. He's been because of exams for his college. But that's kind of the main team. Obviously, the devs are the biggest builders part of it. I'm kind of like the head business dev. I make sure everything's in line. And then Aaron is kind of like the numbers guy. He works heavily on the tokenomics and making sure everything's running smooth.
Another thing you said that I am curious about. Let me just delete this sneak peek first so the floor price doesn't inflate too much. Dude, you said that you were gonna burn a little bit of the collection to lower the supply. What is the reason? Like, when I think of a community, you want to increase your community and the size of the community. So what is the reason you are going the other way around and decreasing the supply? And I guess essentially holders could go lower with that as well.
Yeah, so we have plans to increase community down the road, right? Currently, we only have around 438 unique holders. And we think we want this project to have a somewhat low supply. So it'll be kind of cut in half to 2,222. That creates obviously FOMO. It creates two times the like need for one, right? We want it to be the other day with 4,000, we hit 138 listed. Obviously, it spiked up when the pump came, but we've seen that we can get down to a really low listed collection in a high floor price collection, and we want to do the same as we did with the eyes, right? The eyes are a semi-low supply collection. There's only 400 of them, but the floor price is high, and everybody that's invested in them is either really early and is a really big supporter, or really believes in the project enough to invest this money. Um, some small projects like Tayo. Tayo has a relatively small supply, right? They only have 1,000, and they have another collection. I don't know how many infants there are, um, but they still have a really strong community. And obviously, they're one of the best builders in the space. Give credit where credit's due. And then now, actually, currently, like as we're speaking, they're expanding their community with the tile pilots. So that's always something that we plan to do 10 months down the road, a year down the road, like these other projects. But right now, we just want to kind of cement ourselves as a project with a high floor price and a strong community. And if that means a smaller supply, but the community is really tight knit, I think that's the best route for us right now.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, I just saw your holder count, which is pretty low. So I think this is a good move. Going to be interesting, as you said, to see what happens to tiles because those guys have a small supply. They have, I think the infants is like 1.5K and the tiles is 2K. So that they're gonna, and the new collection is 12,000. So there is gonna be a large increase of supply in just the overall Tahoe ecosystem. We'll see what happens, but it's a big day for the Tahoes. Definitely gonna.
Yeah, I think it was a really smart move, creating this really good um, community. Obviously, they have one of the best alpha chats, alpha VCs. Like they have a really strong, tight knit community in there, and they built that community up. They built all the stuff that they needed to. Obviously, the Tios are at like 150, and now they feel comfortable enlarging their community, enlarging the ecosystem. It was kind of like what DGods did, but obviously DGods was a 10K supply. Also, DGods are, I don't know. They I think Tayo did it best, and I'm actually really excited to see how the pilots do. I'm planning on picking one up on secondary today or tomorrow.
Could be a wise decision. Hope it follows the youth route. Take a dump and then go higher, dude. No, because I've heard rumors about this. There isn't a lot of alpha communities on Solana, and but on ETH this is a very big thing, right? They have the alpha groups, just the passes selling for like 3 ETH. But on Solana there isn't really anything like this, and Tayo is what everyone reference to when they talk about like alpha chats. So I've been so curious to see what really goes on in that alpha chat. Hopefully, we could pick up a pilot and see what's up.
Yeah, they just minted out the pilots, which is crazy. They minted out in an hour, 12,000 of them on whitelist. I think it didn't get to public, so
Oh, that's crazy.
big ups to them. Yeah, that is that. I don't know what the mint price was. Oh, it was scrap. Never
It
mind.
was.
I do know
I
what the mint
checked what
price
it was
was.
in Solana. It was like 8.6 Solana in scrap.
Yeah, no, that's a. I mean, that gives me some sort of hope for the Solana community.
So, what's your take on the Solana in general? Like, are you guys gonna stay on on Solana, or are you moving? Are you fleeing?
Oh, this is home base. I'm not ruling out the. I'm not ruling out maybe projects under the umbrella on other blockchains, but this is definitely going to be home base for the Meka Race. Where even honestly, dude, if we had just made $7 million off of Solana companies and another blockchain gave us 6 mil, I still probably wouldn't leave. I think Solana's the best place to be building out not only community. I think Solana's got one of the strongest NFT communities, but also um, uh, platforms. I think it's just one of the best blockchains to build on. It's fast, it's easy to use, it's low gas. I think Solana is going to be fine in the long run.
Some hopium for Solana. Let's hope we survive. It's a little bit scary seeing Utes and Digods flee, but happy to hear you are staying.
Yeah, no, honestly, dude, I'm kind of happy they're leaving. It opens up new doors, new opportunities. I don't have to see Frank drama on my timeline every other day. It's gonna be kind of nice.
Meka Race ready to take the first spot, right?
Yes, sir.
Love it. Love it. Tony, I saw you you talked about the immorals. If you could enlighten us on what this is, because it was sitting at like 9, now sitting at 7, minted for 3. And I checked out the gambling website for that project, and that didn't scream 9 Solana to me, at least. So I'm curious to see what you saw in that gambling website. What's up, TK?
Speaking of Solana, it's at $8.85, so I just bought some more Solana. I don't know what just happened, but it just went into the $8 here in the United States. So not financial advice, but it dipped even lower, so I just got some more.
It'll probably dip
Yeah.
lower. I see Solana getting to 5, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised.
5.
Hey boys, what's up?
It was
Tardo.
$8.85.
It's so cheap. It's so cheap. Let's
go ahead, Tony.
Yeah, go Tony.
Sorry. Yo, what's up, Tardo, man? Yo, that art's got me thinking twice right now. That looks dope, bro. That looks dope. But tell me, just before we go into this Immortals talk, what do you do with the background? I'm a background kind of guy.
What do you mean? The background of the NFT? We have some really cool backgrounds in the collection right now, and I'm sure we'll make some really cool ones for this collection as well. It'll be the same collection with the art upgrade. We haven't really dove into the backgrounds yet, but when we do, I'll send you one of them because I think we'll make some really cool ones.
All right, cool. Yeah, Adam. Let's see. This is bro. The pod is like I'm telling you guys. Like, I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing, and I hope you all, because if we all go in there and start beating this floor up, we won't get a good entry. Look, it was a shit show of a mint, an absolute shit show. It's very clear they had no idea what was going on. Elixir messed it up, and the mint's kind of warped. But long story short, they didn't mint out. They minted, I think 50%, and then they're going to airdrop the other 50%. So, what I think the logic is, if you grab one of these, they're probably going to drop you a second one. So the floor price right now is not for floor price for 1, it's a floor price for 2. That's why the floor price is kind of maintaining that 7 region. But I think as people get more desperate to get money, if you look at the floor now, it's literally it's went from 9, it's now at 7.5. This is going to get cut down really quickly. And I think at 5 or 6 so, it's a really good entry. One, because this is a project being run by the High Roller Hippo founders. This is his project, and this is revenue backed. And how many projects have you seen talking about, oh, we use High Roller Hippo, blah, blah, blah. And on top of that, their game is live. So like their game is live. And, you know, if you look at some of there's an account I follow, I'm not sharing with you guys. I'll tell you right now, There's an account on Solana I follow, and they're giving out, oh my God, they're giving out gold, bro. They release daily, a chart of how much Solana is being paid out by which project, and how long it would take for you to pay off your NFT if you bought into that project. And oh my God, it's just a creme de la creme. I will tell you one thing. No, I'm not telling you that. Yeah, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I think that's what you got to look at, which projects are going to be giving me Solana for holding them. For example, DGen Fat Cats is giving out 0.3 Solana a week to each cat. 0.3 Solana a week. Yeah, Solana is worth nothing now. But it depends how you're playing the game for, Are you playing for 2 months or are you playing for 2 years, So with that kind of hindsight, having a project there that's just giving you some liquid every week is quite useful. If you get a really good entry. So if you get a really good entry, then you might get some substantial liquid. So I'm definitely watching that to see how far it goes down. But I'm buying it knowing that I'm gonna get 2 for the price of 1. That's not confirmed that they're gonna drop it to the holder, but most likely that's what they're gonna do, because a lot of projects lack the technological know-how to do it in another way, to do it to the minter, because that would be the most stupidest thing to do. If the minter sold for 9 Sol and then you airdrop him another free one, he's gonna dump the heck out of that shit. So the best thing to do would probably to airdrop to holders. So yeah, it's really nice art as well, I think, with the pixel shit, looks really good, gives me that Critters Cult kind of vibe, backed up with a real utility that you yourself can go on today and use and blow your Solana away. Those are really good credentials. I just think they're mint effed up,
Okay, makes sense. Makes perfect sense. So it's basically double inflated right now in the floor price. Could be, as you said, a good pickup. Let's see. Let's monitor this if it drops. And the rev share projects have been holding up pretty well in the market as well. Like I said, DJ and Fat Cats and a few others. Cool. Tony, are you bonking today?
Oh yeah, Bonk has
Got
been an
listed on
absolute blessing for me.
CoinGecko, right?
Bro, it's been listed on CoinGecko, and I think that's what took it all the way up to the 13s. It did another 150% today, on top of the 200% yesterday, on top of the 300% the day before. So that listing is not really like manifested yet. And again, it just goes to show how little people use Solana. On any other chain, we would have been getting crazy volume and bots coming in. But when I went on the CoinGecko, I saw it and I saw Solana. And when I used to do that, when I saw chains I wasn't native on, I just ignored it. But look, there is a safety net out there. MXC Global lists a lot of coins. Now, I think we get onto that MEXC, we will see, because then that means anyone can trade it, because it's on an exchange, you see, anyone can trade it. So that's the next move I'm seeing. If we get onto that exchange, we've got 2 million in volume in the last 24 hours, which is crazy, which is absolutely crazy. Better than most tokens are doing right now. So if we can get onto an exchange like that, MXC, which is they list things randomly, even like Gate.io or flipping, what's Hotbit. If we get into any of those trash exchanges, we might get some more life in this for sure. I'm really excited. I'm happy with what's happening now. I took some profits, so 1-2 and 1-3 as well. So I'm ready to put some more in when we get down to the 7s and 6s again. So I'm all in. I'm all game.
Bro, I think this is the alpha call of the year, dude. I'm setting up some type of Patreon or private Discord or something with you as the alpha caller right now. So get ready, Tony. You're gonna have to get to work because this is fucking crazy, dude. What's up, John?
You know, bro, like I love just like us guys, like we're nice, and I love when we're all happy and we're all bro, if you guys are wondering why do I go all out? Why do I want to share everything? Why do I want to bring you guys and give you everything that I'm seeing? Is because it's more fun when everybody's winning, when everybody's celebrating. And 100%, bro. I don't do it for any other reason. I just do it for the good vibes and to make sure that everybody's winning. Yo, when MFers are like, oh shit, I came up and everybody came up, I'm like, yo, let's go. That's the fucking shit I want to see, you know? So like for me, like how it is now is absolutely perfect. Like we are having fun, we're having spaces where we're all like giggling and just bro, in this economic situation, in this world right now, if this is the 1 or 2 hours of entertainment and joy that you get, fuck, let it be, man. Let it be that, bro. On my Twitter page, I got it pinned right at the top. Can I actually do something to revive enjoyment of NFTs on Solana? That's what's up right now. That's what's up, Adam. It's just can I make it fun for you, you know? And anything I can do to add that edge, I'm doing it.
Makes a lot of fun again. Let's go. Tardo, let me know when you're back. I got more questions for you. But in the meantime, let's see what John wanted to say.
Nah, man. I just wanted to say I'm happy to be part of the bonk ride as well. Bonks are us. Like, let's go, dude. Like, I can go on all day on the bonk puns, but I'm not going to ruin your space like that. So I'll stop.
Yeah, a lot of us faded that. But dude, like you said, Tony, when everyone is celebrating a play like that, that is a different feeling. What's up, TK?
Oh, I was just gonna see if I could get one more bonk pun out of John Henry because I know he's got a bunch of them. Like, can I get at least one more?
I want to clarify. Did he say bonks are us? I think I heard
In
him say
space,
that.
they can't hear you, bonk. What's another good one? So, Mama always said that life is like a box of bonk.
Not sure what's going on, guys, but yeah, bonk. Cool. Tardo, are you back with us? Otherwise, I want to know what's up with Mitchell. How you doing, my friend? Otherwise, I'll just speak to myself. Adam, how are you doing? No, I'm doing amazing today, Adam. Thank you.
Yeah, Adam,
Oh,
what's your favorite bonk pun? Well, I'll keep it going for you, bro. But I just didn't know when to stop.
I mean, I'm just glad that Adam was talking to himself. I mean, he doesn't have a co-host up here or nothing. I mean, I understand.
He's great
He's a
doing
pod guy,
monologues.
but I mean, I just chop liver over here. It's all right. What's up, TK? Yeah, man, that's good. Tardo, Jack, everybody, Tony, John, Super Ace,
Okay, wait.
Mitchell,
I got
Peter.
something good. I got
Oh, yeah,
something
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Tony, tell us this. Are you going to pick up a pilot today or not?
I think that community, um, um, I think it's overhyped. I'm fading it. All those big ass hyped mints, all that list shit they did, I'm fading it. Um, I don't think they've got the tenacity to sustain that floor price. Um, as you said, like these guys are Discord dwellers. I think the people who liked their shit, those MFers quit. Those MFers quit. Um, so like right now, the people who are playing the game right now, they don't really have any homage to a particular Discord because right now the real grind, it ain't on Discord. I'll tell you that for free. The real grind is on your timeline. If you want to make some dollars right now, you need to get out your Discord. You need to see what's happening on the timeline, chasing up who's talking about what's being talked about. Because Discord right now, you're in isolation. You have no idea what's happening around you. Things are happening too fast in this bear market where dollars are thin, and you blink twice, you buy in, everybody else sells out. So those pilots, I think the flipping the Tayos are having a field day. They're rolling in Greece right now. And I don't know, man. I don't see what it is. Let me check the R out, but I'm not bullish on it.
Okay. What's up, TK?
Did any of you guys fill out the application for the pilots list? Because I did, and I didn't get selected.
I did
Did
not get
anybody else?
selected either.
Nice, very nice.
I'm not cool enough. I mean,
I
that's
didn't
like the
fill it
second
out.
time in a row with a scholarship.
No, I didn't
You know,
fill it out. Again, to get a qualification to even spend money and buy your product. So I
That's
didn't
the
even
same
fill.
reason why I don't own a Ute, because I wasn't cool enough to be selected to buy one the first time. Well, all right, well, I'm not gonna buy one later. Just like I submitted for the Tyler list, if I'm not cool enough or popular enough to get in on this 10,000 either, well, then I'll pass and move on to the next.
I guess
Keep it moving, baby.
12,000. 12,000.
I guess we just gotta get cooler, boys. That's it. Get cool or die poor.
do you believe in bonk after bonk?
Hey, you were cool enough to get bonk, guys. So don't worry. Tardo, are you back? I guess not. I wanna.
Hey, Adam.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, Adam.
Yeah, what's up?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Bonk.
Oh my God, yes.
You're supposed to say bonk who?
Bonk.
No,
Bonk,
bonk who?
bonk, bonk.
Cool.
So, okay, TK, knock knock.
Who's there, John?
Bonk.
Bonk who?
Bonk's here, dude.
Well, this turned into a good podcast. Yes.
It's a bunch of pop. It's a bunch of bonk.
Hey, before you close the space, I got one more bonk for you. So let me know when you're about to close it. I'm at the gym right now, so I'm about to look ridiculous, if that's okay. But when it's the 2 in the morning, it's okay. Bonk's here. It's there.
It should be here soon. We've been going at it about an hour. That's about the attention span, isn't it, Adam?
The attention span is definitely the attention span lost. We lost the attention span early today. Cool. Yeah. We'll see.
I need to go to Bonk Mart.
I wanted
today,
to know.
Man. I need new dog food.
I wanted to know what I had to do to get access to the new art, but I think Tardo said that 2 Meka Race equals 1 upgraded. So I think that's the play, not to play with. What's up, Tardo?
No, I'm just back. Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom.
No worries, dude. I wanted to ask you. We're not gonna go for so much longer because TK's attention span is running out. But what do we need to do to get access to the new art? It's 2 for 1, right?
Yes, 2 for 1. But if you want just a simple entry, you can get one right now and see kind of where you want, how you like the community. You could feel it out because the art won't be here for a little bit. We're working hard on it, making sure it's perfect. So you can feel out the community with just one. Find one that fits you. Everybody asks about rarity, but I think you should just find one that speaks to you, and then you're set.
Love it. And this is not for Meka Eyes, right? We have to buy the Meka Race. This is the one we should buy in that case.
Yes. Yeah. The eye. You don't need eyes for the upgrade.
Cool. So is there anything else that you haven't shared that you're excited about? Like for anyone listening who's looking at the Meka Race, what would you tell them?
Right now, just our community's been super great. We have some active sub DAOs that are running themselves. A great one to get into if you are looking to buy a Meka is the tatted DAO. There's a lot of tatted Mekas, so if you can find one with tatted skin, they're doing a lot of cool things in that community-led DAO. But yeah, other than that, just if you are looking at them, come into the community first. Our general chat is always open. You can kind of ask any questions that you have. Me or my moderators will get to you as soon as possible, and then we can go from there.
Cool, man. Anyone have any last questions or concerns about the Meka Race? Feel free. Otherwise,
Can I pay with Bonk?
If Magic Eden supports Bonk, sure. But I mean, maybe I'll take some Bonk for a Meka. We'll see.
Namaste, friend.
Yes, thank you, Tardo, for taking the time to come here and speak to us. Finally, I know what the Meka Race is about.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. It was great, and I'll hop in some other ones just as listeners this week, next week.
Feel free, man. Feel free. We're gonna do tomorrow, my friends. We're gonna do Habar, H-bar. I mean, as always on Friday. Last Friday got postponed, but we're gonna do it tomorrow. We got some projects joining us, and hopefully some more to come. So join us for that. For anyone who want to do more spaces, I guess TK is gonna fire up the baked salami. Is that true?
It still may be bonk salami today. I mean, I don't know. There'll be some sort of salami. I mean, salami is almost as expensive, literally. Like I started baked salami when it was like over $100 as a joke, and now it's the actual same price, and it hurts my feelings.
All right. Let's join the baked salami after this.
And one last thing, a year ago, 21 Solana equaled 1 ETH. Today, it's 135 Solana equals 1 ETH.
Thank you. Guys, thanks for coming today. Join us tomorrow for the Habar. As always, we're on Spotify, YouTube, and all your favorite streaming platforms. And also, shout out to the sponsor, Atlas Wallet. Shaq, are you with us? It's not. If anyone haven't signed up to the waitlist for Atlas yet, you're missing out. Because you don't have to...
Hey, Adam.
Sorry?
Do you know if Atlas looks at bonk?
Atlas is also the main sponsor of, like you guys don't know this, but Atlas is actually the Bonk founder.
Nice.
No, but Atlas is going to make it easier for you, so you don't need 8 wallets on all the different chains. So if you haven't signed up to the beta access, make sure you do that. Building cross-chain tools for all the chains. So sign up and get access to the upcoming ETH mint and never get wallet drained again. Cool. Anyone has any projects you want to have on? As I said, I posted this tweet earlier for the voting, but the Algorand community decided to post it in their alpha groups. So now we're sitting at 90%
Low-key.
Algorand. What?
Low-key, dude, Algorand community on Twitter polls is actually probably really strong. Like it's really strong. So
yeah, I noticed.
Expect them to win every time there's a poll. Like seriously.
I know because I thought the Hedera were gonna go crazy on this, but Algorand have 61%. So let's say we're gonna do some Algorand next week. I'm gonna do some outreach to the big projects on there. We could do a mashup with all the big Algorand projects, but as well, I want to bring on, like you said, Sisti, some Ethereum projects because Solana is currently the lowest one. This was actually a genuine question just to see what we should do next week when we have some space. So I guess.
Hey, Adam,
Sorry?
Do you watch baseball?
I don't know if I'm gonna get nutted on this question, but no, I don't.
Okay, never mind. You wouldn't get it.
Or is it a bonk one?
It was a bonk punch of baseball, yes, but I'm not gonna do it anymore.
No, I don't watch bonk ball, but cool, guys. Thanks so much for coming on today. Wagme, Dyer, NFA. See you all tomorrow. We're in baked salami. Let's rock it out. Ciao, amigos.
Bonk, 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 bonk. I love the song, Adam.